Greetings to everyone out there in the NoDQ galaxy. Aaron Rift here, being joined once again by good old JM, Jeff Meacham, and we got some noise, but we are in downtown LA right now, so I do apologize in advance if there are noise issues. We're just going to wing it here, do the best we can. We had some technical difficulties, which is why we were running a few minutes late. Anyways, Jeff, how are you feeling right now? We just saw the debut of Smackdown on Fox. Your thoughts overall?
A little disappointed we didn't see Stone Cold live. A little disappointed we didn't see The Undertaker live on either show this week. Let's be honest. He wasn't there at all. I mean, Austin, we got a little bit on the Tron early. I don't know if you guys saw it on Fox or not, but we got Austin on the Tron to introduce the show.
I guess that was his appearance.
Yeah, I guess so. But, sorry for the kid back there. Apologies, guys. Very, very disappointed in the handling of the title reign of Kofi Kingston at the end. And you know, I hate to give Virtue any credit, but Lord knows he deserves it. It was foretold by the prophecy of King Virtue that it would happen, and it happened in brutal and defiant fashion. Excuse me.
Yeah, Virtue, I have to imagine, was the happiest man in the world at the end of that Kofi Kingston Brock Lesnar match. But we'll get to that in a few minutes. Let's go ahead and break down the show. Yes. We started with the promo, as you mentioned, from Stone Cold, the little video in the beginning. And then we had the new intro with the AC/DC song. What do you think about AC/DC?
Well, before AC/DC, we saw Vince and Stephanie.
Yeah, so before that, Vince and Stephanie came out. And
Vince got a huge pop, as he always does.
We could not see him. So what do you think about the new set? I think it looks pretty cool.
Underwhelmed, honestly.
Oh, wow.
See, for me, we've been through so many sets and so many things over the years. Like, I don't focus on the set design or whatever. It's like, it's a cool to us under the NoDQ. It is what it is. Like, I'm more concerned with what happens in the ring, what happens on the mic, that kind of thing. The set was kind of like okay, it looked cool. It looked futuristic. It looked 2019. Moving on.
Bring back the fist, said somebody in the chat.
Bring back the fist, that's right.
I mean, I liked it, although
it's good to be back, Chris.
We could not see Vince when he was standing there cutting a promo. We did not see him at all.
We were also off to the side a little bit, like kind of away from the entrance, so we couldn't see. We didn't have the direct sight line on the entryway like we have in the past. So I get it, but you know, we saw Stephanie Thursday. Vince kind of moved himself out there. We saw him toward the end of the promo, but. It was still cool to see Vince. It's never not cool to see Mr. McMahon. I always love seeing Vince.
Right. So, now, before that, I forgot to mention we had the dark match, the only dark match of the evening, which was Ali beating Buddy Murphy, and it was like, what, a 3-minute match at most?
If that. Yeah, it was one of those things where it probably doesn't matter. It'll probably be on main event if it's on TV at all. But it was just kind of okay, here, you guys are bored. Here's this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we kicked off the show with the introduction video by AC/DC, and then we had the pyro, which was really cool. Jeff was freaking out at some of the pyro.
I keep forgetting they have pyro back. I was tripping balls.
Yeah, he was, really. I thought he was going to have a heart attack at one point.
Well, AJ's was the worst for me.
Yeah, AJ's nearly had Jeff go into full cardiac arrest right there on the spot.
AJ's pyro was Cain level WrestleMania 2000 for me.
Yeah, that's pretty intense right there.
Pretty intense. That's my pre-NoDQ days.
All right, Harold Warren just sent us a $15
Holy
super chat.
crap.
So Harold Warren, in case you aren't aware, but you're a former champion, so you should know, we have the NoDQ Super Chat Championship, where if you donate $5 or more, you get to be the new champion. So
I am aware.
How does Harold win the title? You get to call it. What move does he win to secure the championship?
Kevin Owens stunner.
All right, so what did he say?
He said, sadly, Hell in a Cell is at 75% sold and has 3 matches on the card. I'm just saying.
So let me ask you guys in the chat room, did they announce anything on TV as far as additional matches go? Because I saw nothing. The only clue I got to any more matches being added was the result of the women's tag team match. Maybe we're going to get Charlotte versus Bayley, but beyond that, I don't think that there was anything.
No indication of anything whatsoever.
And Mike D with a $5 super chat. So Mike D is the new NoDQ super chat champion. What did he say?
Whatever happened with Austin, Sting, Undertaker, etc. here on the show. Yeah, no Austin, like we said, no Undertaker. Sting, I think, was on the pre-show on the blue carpet. but that's all we saw him.
Yeah, exactly. And I have no idea why Austin was not there. Maybe that little video package. He lives in Los Angeles.
But no Undertaker whatsoever.
And no, like, see, I thought maybe we would get Austin after the show. Maybe some kind of nothing for the live.
All we got was Greg, what's his name, saying goodnight. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was very surprising because usually they do like a dark match.
It was a very flat ending.
No 205 Live. It got completely canceled. They were supposed to do a 205 Live.
Is that show totally done now?
I don't know. That's a good question. See, there was talk that they were going to merge it with NXT, and then it was announced it was moving to Friday, and then tonight they just flat out canceled it. So maybe 205 really doesn't matter anymore. Sorry, Noah.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, seriously. Somebody said I missed a super chat. I'm going back and looking now.
I think we got 2 super chat champions so far. Anyways,
because Mike B saying I missed one, but I only see 2. So
okay, well we got Harold's.
We got Harold's for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on here. You guys may have to help us, remind us with some of the matches.
The show opened with Becky.
Yeah, Becky Lynch coming out for her promo.
And then Corbin came out to interrupt
her. King Corbin.
And then The Rock came out to interrupt him, which was awesome.
Okay, so I have mixed feelings about this. On one hand, I liked seeing The Rock, of course.
Of course.
And I guess it's something, but at the same time, like, what did it do to get Baron Corbin over? Nothing really. He just got beat up. Now,
he got buried by the man and by the people's champ.
It was 2-on-1, which I think makes it a little bit better. Oh, Virtue sends in a
$10 super chat donation. This is for you guys. Taco Bell Brock party on me.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Virtue.
I'll tell you what, we're getting pizza on Sunday for Hell in a Cell, but we'll use $10 toward that.
And that I think that's the first time Virtue actually sent in a super
Mike
chat.
Miner with a $10 super chat donation. Hey, Aaron, I haven't watched TV in 4 years. Glad I broke my streak tonight. I'm an MMA fan too. I marked the F out when Cain Velasquez came out. Been watching NoDQ for 7 years now. Thanks for your hard work. Well, thank you for that.
And that's
7 years.
That's what WWE's hoping for. They're hoping that people that aren't really invested in WWE are going to be interested in Cain Velasquez.
That was the whole thing of Brock Lesnar coming back in the first place. He was bringing the UFC crowd back to WWE.
Yeah, and Fox wants more of a sports presentation.
More of a sports feel, so
and they want the mainstream headlines. But we'll get to that more here in a few minutes.
We'll get to Cain. We'll get there.
We got to talk about The Rock. We got to talk about the great.
Got to give The Rock his props.
Yeah, The Rock came out. What did he call Baron Corbin? He said he looked like
wannabe Burger King, and then he called him some name.
Burger King on crack or something like that.
Burger King on crack or some stupid thing.
And then he started referencing STDs, like Corbin has STDs.
Well, because Becky Lynch called Baron a super tough dude.
Oh.
STD.
Real funny there. So anyways, we got no Bray Wyatt taking out The Rock, which I think would have been a lot cooler. Instead,
they got Bray later, so it worked out.
Yeah, but it was like the same thing we've seen 3 or 4 times already.
But they're trying to build towards Sunday.
Anyways,
for once, so
I had mixed feelings about the Rock segment. Like, they could have done less, but I also think they could have done more. I did enjoy seeing him though.
I did too, and I'm not usually the one to mark out for The Rock, but I marked out. I popped. I did. It was cool.
Man, the super chats are coming in tonight. Harold Warren, once again the champion. New champion twice tonight. What does he say?
To be honest, the opening segment was the best. KO versus Shane was decent match. The rest of it was hit or miss. I actually kind of agree with that.
All right.
The opening segment was the best of the night, I thought. I thought KO and Shane versus was very good. And the rest of the show was just kind of like, it was kind of there.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Harold. I really do appreciate the super chats.
$30 so far. That's crazy.
Yeah, much appreciated.
So that one, he gets the title with a Kevin Owens swanton onto a ladder.
Or how about the kids in the ball pit doing the swanton?
That's just dangerous.
Well, he lives life to the extreme, Harold does.
That's just unnecessary.
He has the kids as his minions to do his bidding. All right, so we'll move on.
Here's your question. Anyone know how long Hell in Cell's going to be? Hell in Cell's going to be about 30 minutes this Sunday.
They should just do that. They should just do the 3 matches.
And that's it. That's all
or maybe Seth and Bray could be a 2-hour match or something like that.
Oh my God. Please God, don't have that happen.
It would be hilarious if they just did like 3 matches and one of the matches went an hour or an hour and a half or something. Hey, Seth is the marathon man, right?
That's right.
So anyways, yeah, The Rock's appearance I thought was all right.
The women's tag match, which we talked about a second ago, as far as building toward Sunday, because we had Becky and Charlotte defeat Sasha and Bayley.
Charlotte tapped out Becky.
Bayley.
See, I always mix up their names all the time.
Well, the 4 of them are kind of But
Holiday Chris Mace.
And James Malaspino. $2 super chat from Chris Mace. Glad to see Jeff back, the original duo. Well, yeah, pretty much. The original duo. And then James says, life throws curveball. Sadly, I must resign as a mod. Happy to left my mark by starting the Instagram. NoDQ for life. Much love, Bots. Oh, wow. Bots of Punk's leaving.
Oh, no.
Wow.
He is resigning. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
Does that mean you're going to leave the Instagram, too?
Well, Boston Punk, we much appreciate your
Starting the Instagram for one thing, yeah.
And thank you for starting the NoDQ Instagram, instagram.com/NoDQDOTCOM. Got some funny memes
Much more
up
active
there.
than it used to be, that's for sure.
Well, he's done a great job.
Well, no, he's done a great job, but you're going crazy now.
Well, yeah, I'm just posting memes like crazy on
Posted
there.
memes and posted news, so there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Can't beat that.
That's why we spread the news while you spread your, hey. Oh, okay.
What?
What?
What was that about?
I don't know.
Jeff getting weird on us here.
That's right. In McDonald's, no less.
That's a throwback.
In the
that,
ball
like,
pit, no less.
That's a throwback that like 3 people will get.
Hey, those 3 people will get it, and that's okay with me.
You know, by the way, it was really cool that we had so many people tonight come up to us and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, man, loved your site, been following for years." And we had one guy say, like, "Yeah, I used to watch you guys back in the day." And
we still
like,
do
the
watch
first,
us.
like
Yeah.
the first internet show they ever watched was
Yeah,
you.
it was us. Yeah, I thought it was very cool. It was also cool running into my buddy David Arquette before the
David
show.
Arquette.
David, if you're watching, David, it was good to see you as always. Thanks for taking the pictures,
Super
everybody.
chill, dude. He was taking pictures with everybody.
It was
out
funny.
there.
It's funny. Like he was just talking to a couple people. I walked up to him, said hello, gave him a hug, and then you took a picture. All of a sudden, just
Yeah,
the
everybody.
crowd.
came
It was
over.
crazy. I felt
And then,
bad.
and then one guy came up to me and said, "Hey, you're Aaron Rift. It's so cool to meet you." And I'm like, "Well, David Arquette's over there. You can meet somebody a lot more
famous than us. Yeah, exactly. But it
I'm
was
just
cool,
like,
though.
you know, like the D- celebrity, and David Arquette's, you know, former WCW champion, legend.
Yeah, he is, and he's a legendarily nice guy, which is even better.
Absolutely. Oh, we got another $5 super chat to the DVD.
Did I miss
free-
it? Oh,
so,
okay, there it
what
is.
was David Arquette's worm? We'll say that's how he wins the championship.
There we go, David Arquette.
What did he say?
How much do you think the ratings will decline next week for SmackDown? Also, I am winning the title via squash match F5. Damn.
Oh, well then he's winning via squash match F5. Okay, so I think that it's going to decline a little bit. Like, I think it will be slow. I'm curious to see what number they do. I think they're going to clear 3 million. At first, I didn't think they were going to be able to do it.
I bet you next week's not close to a 2, not even near a 3.
Well, I'm predicting by the end of the year they're back down to close. They'll probably never get as low as they were on USA because Fox is available in more homes. It's
Right.
network television.
Right.
But I feel like they're going to get down to like 2.4, 2.5 million viewers by the end of the year.
Yes, Fernando, that's the answer to your question. He married her, too.
Oh, Cindy wants to run the NoDQ Instagram, and she'll be at Hell in the Cell, so make sure you guys follow Cindy.
I will get you the password, darling.
Well, we'll get you access. Maybe you can contribute.
I'll send you a message tonight on the way home. We'll make it happen. I just gotta look. I gotta look at the password myself.
Happy
I
Halloween.
haven't used it in a minute. Yeah.
All right, so what was next?
Shit, I don't remember.
We were talking about the women's match. And see, I didn't take any notes because I was busy tweeting.
Taking pictures,
and
which is fine.
Taking pictures.
Because I'm gonna steal every
whatnot.
one of your pictures. I'm gonna steal.
So
a lot.
somebody's gonna have to throw out what the next segment was, so we can.
What was
get back
after
to
the women's
next-
match?
Yeah, what was after the women's match,
Tag,
guys?
the women's tag match. Help us out, guys.
I know we had the ladder match, but I'm pretty sure something came before that. I see another Happy Halloween comment.
We don't reply if we pay you. It's just we encourage you guys to super chat us. That's the whole point.
I just can't get to every single person.
Yeah, there's
because
so many replies.
people
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
Oh, the 6-man tag team match.
8-man tag.
There's an 8-man. Was there a 6-man?
Was there a 6-man too? No. There was an 8-man with Strowman.
Yeah, the 8-man match.
That was 8.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's talk about the ladder match. Oh, Seth versus Nakamura.
Oh, that's
Seth's
right.
pyro also got you pretty good.
Well, it's 'cause I didn't know he had pyro.
Well, he does now.
I'm not used to pyro, you guys.
Right, you gotta.
I'm so conditioned.
You gotta
get
used
back
to
into
it
the swing
again.
of things.
Now,
So Seth did not beat Nakamura. It went up to no contest because Bray came out. And okay, now I missed that because I was getting you a new straw for your damn crappy ass straw at Staples Center. But by the way, you Staples Center, you guys suck in your straws. It's terrible. But, you know, I was getting a straw. Did Bray throw him off the stage? Is that what happened? Or
yeah, Bray did. He put the mandible claw and then shoved him off. We had a super chat. You got to back up, and then we got another one.
Power Packers 90 with a $5 super chat. Bury your feel good world champion in seconds. Making a joke solely for part-time UFC non-wrestling guys. And people wonder why I'm an AEW fan. Hashtag good shit.
Every time Brock Lesnar destroys somebody, a kid cries.
That's right. And then
TR Sega
with a 200, whatever the hell that is.
I don't know, 200 yen maybe?
200 yen?
We are
didn't say
in fact
anything.
at McDonald's right now, and it's a long story, but we had some technical difficulties, and that's
Basically,
why
we were in the parking lot at LA Live, and we couldn't get a signal to save our ass.
Yeah, we had a good spot, but the Wi-Fi, or not the Wi-Fi, but just
you had the best parking
5G.
spot I've ever seen anybody get in that place in the history of ever, and we couldn't get a signal. I was like, damn it!
Yeah, I did it for no mercy without any problem.
Right.
So it's just sometimes the 5G is very.
But you know, but then we tried the Survivor Series, and it didn't work because we ended up going to the hotel room anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so again, I apologize for the kids in the background. Hopefully it's not too much of a distraction from this video.
If it is, guys, we apologize.
And again, this is a one-off, you know, just special circumstances.
The videos we tape Sunday are going to be a lot better.
Yeah, well, because we'll be at your place for the Hell in a Cell for all 3 matches. Yeah.
So Nakamura, Rollins, and then I think they went into the 8-man tag after that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And again, the Bray Wyatt thing was fine, but like I would have rather seen something different, like have him take out a legend. I liked seeing the legends. We saw Hogan, we saw Flair.
Well, there were so many legends. They brought out Foley. They brought out Foley. He already got Foley. He already got Angle. I don't want him going near Trish or Lita.
Oh yeah, they came out too before. We forgot to mention them. They came out.
Yeah, see, the thing is,
how do you forget that?
I know, especially me. They advertise all these legends, but they brought them out during the commercial break before the match even started. They get the big entrance, and they walk in the ring, and they happen to show him as a throwaway, sitting behind Cole and Corey.
Right, they were sitting at ringside, and they
Next
were
to
also Hogan and
Flair.
I got a great picture, like Hogan, Flair, Angle,
and Foley.
Them sitting there at ringside.
Nice.
Yeah, so we had.
You know me and Hulk. I pop huge for Hulk. I think Aaron filmed me singing along to Real Americans.
He was.
That'll be on.
He was marking out like nobody's business.
Damn right, man. Because the cool Jeff Meacham. Here's the thing: I don't get to see these guys live very much, especially the old guys that we grew up on. So to have Hogan's music play at a live event that I'm at, it's cool for me.
Yeah.
So God, I've not seen Ric Flair live in person since he retired.
Wow.
11 years ago.
Really?
So for me, that was really something.
That's pretty crazy.
It was. I thought he'd be gone for good. So, there you go.
All right, so we had the 8-man match, which was
a Strowman showcase, basically, is what that was.
Yeah, so what was it? It was
Strowman, Miz, and Heavy Machinery against Ziggler, Rude.
2 of the other heels that I cannot think of off the top of my head.
AJ.
Oh, AJ.
And Orton.
Wow. How do I forget AJ
so
and Orton?
Bad.
I mean, it was basically just a thrown together match just to fill time, which is kind of sad because you would think for a show
the reason they did that is because they were setting up Strowman versus Tyson Fury.
That is true. So they actually did do an angle here. So.
Which is funny because nobody happened to see this except a few people where I was sitting. Right before Tyson jumped over the rail when they were having the little break apart or whatever, I saw like 6 security guys running past me in the dark.
Oh, jeez.
Like, oh crap. I almost elbowed Aaron and said, shit's about to go down.
Right.
And as soon as I went to go elbow him, here comes Tyson over the rail. I was like, oh my God.
Now,
so, yeah.
So I guess like there was like some kind of thing where Brock got in his face and then Brock ended up throwing.
Strowman.
Or, yeah.
Strowman got in his face. They were jaw-jacking, and then Strowman threw Ziggler into him, which pissed him off. And then he started to come over the rail right when the match ended, and that's where the security magically appeared out of thin air, even though I saw him coming down the ramp like a bat out of hell.
Now, interestingly enough, like, you know what this reminded me of? This reminded me of the Big Show when he came back at No Way Out 2008
with Mayweather.
And they set up the Mayweather match. Now, that one, I was at that pay-per-view in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That was a lot cooler in my opinion. This was like a cheap knockoff of that one.
This seemed staged. The one with Show and Mayweather seemed legitimate. So that's the difference. And the thing is, 2008 it looked legitimate. 2019 it looked staged. It's all about presentation. Virtue will tell you better than anybody. Presentation is the key, and the presentation right now is lacking severely.
Right.
Overall in the company. So that's why people tend to believe that Kofi was supposed to lose tonight because they've been presenting this guy who, by all rights and means, should never be WWE champion. And he's been overcoming all the odds, and it's like, yeah, but it's Brock Lesnar.
Right.
So there you go. So nobody beats Brock Lesnar except Cain Velasquez, apparently.
Now, I honestly have no idea who Tyson Fury is.
I don't either. I never heard of him until tonight.
I mean, I know who Cain Velasquez is because I'm at least somewhat familiar with the UFC and Brock Lesnar's career in the UFC. But
Hell in a Cell is this Sunday, yes. For those of you guys that are asking in the chat, yes, there is a pay-per-view in 2 days.
And it looks like
there's 3 matches signed.
I feel like we just gotta get the predictions done right now and just do it real quick. But we'll wait till the end of the video.
What's the end of the video? That's right. That's
Maybe
fine.
we'll maybe we'll just run by the 3 matches. Like we were originally going to do like the full panel for Hell in the Cell, but like
there's no point.
There's 3 matches. Like,
There's no point in doing it at this point.
Stupid.
And plus, do you want me on a video with Virtue right now in his condition? He's going to be intolerable for weeks.
Oh yeah, Virtue's going to be like, I told you
I
so.
told y'all. I done told y'all. So, all right. So after the 8-man tag,
Virtue is so happy right now. You would have to surgically remove the smile from his face.
That's
if I may
right.
steal a line from
Glasgow
Jerry
smile, or whatever that word is.
Oh, and by the way, the Usos did not appear on the show despite the reports that they were coming back this week, and they were also backstage reportedly, but they did not appear.
There was a lot of stuff reported that was going to happen that did not happen tonight. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, they only had 2 hours.
Well, they could have had 3 if they had done 205 Live. Oh, well, anyway. All right, so after that was the Lumberjack match, which actually turned out to be crazy. But and of course, Roman got his big win.
Yeah, he got his win back now.
You have to.
So this is interesting to me. Oh, by the way, Interstate Kyle will be in attendance at Hell in the Cell. So him and Cindy will be there if any of you are going to be.
He's coming from Colorado that fast.
Yeah.
God, he's a driving machine.
He drives like 90 an hour.
God bless. Well, there
if you drive that fast, you can go places pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So anyways.
See, I drove with him once. That was from down here up to Hollywood for the Booker T event. And he drove pretty safely there.
And he was not the craziest driver we were ever in a car with.
No.
Oh, we got some more super chats here.
No, you were for one thing.
Got the $5 one.
Where'd it go? Oh, right here.
Oh, okay.
Mike Miner? Okay, there it is.
Mike Miner.
Mike Miner. Hope they don't do that match. It's going to be burying Braun. He needs a win after losing to Seth and getting attacked by the Fiend. Yeah,
I would hope so because I don't think Tyson Fury's nearly the level of Floyd Mayweather. At least I knew who Floyd Mayweather was.
Yeah.
And I'm not a sports guy.
TR Sega with a 200, I think that's yen. What persuaded Fox to invest in Smackdown?
Well, WWE's a popular
product. Yeah, they've been a global brand.
Look at their stock prices.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, you can tell Virtue, you know.
Yeah, that's Virtue. Yeah, stock prices have never been higher.
Virtue will let you know about that.
He will. Talk to Virtue about the stock prices, kids, because he knows that better than I do. And what's funny is I was going to invest in WWE stock in '99, and I was talked out of it because I had a actual investment broker tell me it won't be worth its weight in gold in 5 years. Well, here we are 20 years later. It's bigger than ever. So.
Well, I mean, wrestling is, it goes in cycles, so maybe he just didn't think it was going to last.
And see, it flatlined at 70, 75. It was selling for like a tenth of that when the IPO was announced. So, it's just ridiculous.
WWE is a profitable.
It's ridiculous how profitable it's become despite the lackluster product it's presented in the last 20 years.
Right.
I mean, when you compare the end of the Attitude and beginning of the Ruthless Discretion era to now, the product is vastly inferior. But they're still making money hand over friggin' fist.
Right. Now, what was that last super chat?
That was the 200.
All right, so Mike Miner wins the championship. We'll say he wins it with the Roman Reigns spear because that's how Roman Reigns won this match. So anyways, Luke Harper...
After Bryan helped get rid of Harper.
Yeah, so Luke Harper came down, and this was pretty obvious where this was going, that they were all going to
get involved.
Get in the brawl, and then Roman Reigns did his big dive. And then we had Bryan come in and counteract Harper. Yeah. A little crazy in here.
A little crazy.
Roman Reigns hit the spear, and then we had Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns shake hands. So
Psycho Jet Black has a $5 super chat. Is Jeff Meacham more over than EC3? Yes.
Yeah, duh.
Also, can you two sing the American Males theme song?
Okay.
I don't want to sing in front of people.
American males, American males, American males, American males,
and it does that about 20 times. So there you go.
American males.
There. Okay. And then there's more words, but I don't really care.
Something about a weekend lover. You don't need a weekend lover.
Weekend lover. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Oh, Interstate Kyle, $5 super chat. So,
I don't have that on my screen yet.
So Psycho Jet Black won with the Erick Rowan choke slam.
No. He won with the Blockbuster, the Buff Bagwell Blockbuster.
Oh, there you go. Got to give a shout out to Buff Bagwell.
Marcus Bagwell. God bless Marcus. I miss that guy. All right, so let's see. Interstate Kyle is for the $5 super chat. He's driving 1,050 miles from Cheyenne, Wyoming out to California today. Damn.
Oh, wow.
920 miles down, left at 6:30 a.m. Mountain Time. Woo.
No offense to anybody that lives in Cheyenne, Wyoming, but that has got to be one of the most boring towns I've ever been in. That is the worst town
we've ever been in. I haven't even been there. So, hey, how about our boys Scorpio Sky and Frankie and Chris Daniels on AEW Wednesday night, huh?
I know, right?
I love it.
Oh, Ken terminated by
Ken
Google.
with a 10, okay.
What did Ken say? We got to
Do you
give Ken
guys
a
know
good
who's the
finish.
16-time former champion? Oh, well. Hits Kyle with the word life brass knuckles, applies the figure 4, and the Fargo strut. Oh, my God. The Fargo strut.
Yeah, there's something out of the...
Damn, the
olden
Jackie
days.
Fargo strut. Oh,
I think Jeff Meacham appreciates that one.
shit, me and Lawler are popping hard right now.
There you go. Nice job, Ken. Very, very
Good
well
job,
done
Ken, I'll
there.
take it. So, yeah, he wins the Fargo strut. There you go. That's perfect.
All right.
And God bless Kyle, man. It's driving that far just to go to a WWE pay-per-view. That's...
Well, he lives in California.
I know he lives in Northern California. I'm just saying driving back that quick.
All right, so we talked about... So I wanted to add this thought on Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns, like with the handshake and everything. Like, it's suspicious to me.
I smell something bad.
I smell a Bryan double cross. So they changed Bryan's Titantron
a little bit.
They got rid of
took
the recycle
logos off it.
Yeah.
So
They recycled the recycling logo.
So are they gonna have him stay tweener? Are they gonna have him be uber bad
See,
again?
I feel like we're gonna get a Bryan double cross, and he's gonna be the
But
new.
see, but why would Bryan go back with Harper and Rowan after all the shit they put him through in the Wyatt family?
WCW.
But that's terrible WWE, WCW booking. That's the thing. Well, Mike B with a $5 super chat. The Fiend should appear and scare all the kids to shut them up.
Ooh.
But seriously, good to see good old JM back. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's good to be back. And see, with me, it's hard for me to get in front of a camera when I'm at my house because I never have a quiet space. This is a quiet space, for example.
Right, so there you have no excuse now.
Well, for me, though, I've got no wall on the fourth wall of my living space.
You broke the fourth wall.
I've broken the fourth wall many times. And Iron knows this because he's been in my place. You know, when my dad's in the next room with his TV blaring, it's not how I can do.
It's all bets are off.
It is, and he doesn't like when I get loud, so it's hard.
All right, so
we've been on the main event, which was not.
All right, so here we go. Let me do the play-by-play for this. Okay, so we had the final legends come out: Bill Goldberg
and Mark Henry.
Mark Henry, no Sting,
no Undertaker, no Austin on in the arena.
All right, so Ken terminated by Google with a $5 super chat. New NoDQ.
Chris
super
Mother
chat
F and Mace wants us to be co-champions. So sorry, Mike B. Mike is the man, but Mace and I are champions. Oh wow!
All right.
So Ken's declared he and Mace are co-champions.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we had Brock Lesnar come out. We had Kofi Kingston come out with the pancakes, flinging them around as always. Then we had Paul Heyman do the introduction
Actually,
for Brock Lesnar.
what's funny is they introduced Kofi first. And I went,
wait a minute, are you sure?
Yeah, they introduced Kofi first, and
I thought they introduced Brock first.
No, they introduced Kofi first, and then Paul took the microphone away and introduced Brock.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like for the entrances, the actual entrances.
No, the entrances, Brock came out first, then Kofi, then the microphone. Greg introduced Kofi, and then Paul took the microphone away, introduced Brock. Bell rings, Kofi runs, F5, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, you just took my job.
I took your gimmick, that's right.
I was supposed to do the play-by-play.
Okay, rewind.
Okay. The bell rang,
Bell rang.
F5, and new champion.
You forgot that Kofi ran right into it.
Okay, well, you did a better job. You outdid me. You outshined me.
Once again, that's why I got paid to do play-by-play that night, and you didn't.
Very true. Okay, so the question is...
That was it.
Did this set the record as the shortest WWE Championship match? It was officially... I look back on my clip. It was 8 seconds. Now, Bob Backlund and Diesel, I believe, was also 8 seconds.
So if anything, they tied it.
Somebody's going to need a stopwatch and actually try to figure it out, like from the bell to bell.
Now, for me, I remember, I don't know why I remember this to this day, but I seem to remember a match in 1995 when Diesel was champion and he faced King Mabel on, I think it was a Raw. It had to have been a Raw, it was the only live show. He beat Mabel in like 4 seconds or some shit. I could swear up and down that happened.
Yeah.
Like, I have this distinct memory of it happening. I was like, oh, they beat the record. They never mentioned it again. They never mentioned it once.
Yeah, so what did the game is on?
The game was on 100. It said, Lesnar squashed Kofi. Thank God, no more pancake throwing champion. Cain versus, well, we'll get there. It's interesting. Hope to keep separate from Mania until Mania. Doubt it.
I mean, feels like that should be a WrestleMania match, right?
I think Cain Velasquez and Brock Lesnar on any platform is a huge match. I think at Mania, it's a main event.
Now, he just got into wrestling, so I think like he should have more time, like training, working at the Performance Center.
Think of it this way. It's now, as of right now, it's October 4th.
Yeah.
Building toward April 7th, April 5th, whatever it is. April 5th is a pretty good amount of time. Figure if they get him trained into the proper wrestling style and get him, a good mix of MMA background and WWE background before April 5th, You know, I'm not saying have him win the Rumble or anything, but have him be the guy to step up to Brock at WrestleMania and have this slow burn. It might be worth the wait.
So anyways, so Kofi lost the title 8 seconds. It was a complete afterthought.
It was awful.
Rey Mysterio's music hit, and you know, Dave Meltzer was right on this one for all the crap he gets. He reported that Cain was possibly going to be in the storyline, and that's why Rey got beat up to set up Cain coming in, which was a good angle, you know.
Which, looking back, makes complete sense now.
Yeah, after what Brock did to Dominic, you know, Rey had to get revenge.
And they showed that on TV too against tonight. That was something. But you know, but it's so funny. You know, people are bitching about, you know, oh, how can they do it to Rey and Dominic? It's like everything happens for a reason, folks, and that's why we had Cain Velasquez tonight to fight for the honor of Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah,
there you go.
So Kofi's title reign, just like that, is over. I get it. Like, you want to build up the mainstream match,
right?
Which is Cain versus Brock. Kid might not agree with us.
No. Oh. Mike Miner with the $2 super chat. Cain versus Brock's going to turn into a real fight. No, it won't. They'll keep that well under control. Everything will be fine. Brock knows how to play the game, and so does Velasquez. So they wouldn't have brought him in the first place.
Now,
everything happens with Vince going like this,
right,
guys. Keep that in mind. Everything.
Here's the thing about, to use your line. Oh, by the way, The Rock used your line. Who used that line?
The Rock did.
Here's the
I know, we pointed that out. I was like, hey, The Rock used my line. Get that man a Here's the Thing shirt.
Exactly. Now, here's the thing. We had Kofi get hit with one F5 and lose. Right. Now, if this was Kofi Kingston from a year ago, yeah, that's totally realistic.
Plausible, yeah.
However, WWE spent the last 6 weeks building up Kofi Kingston. 6 months, I should say. Yeah. Sorry. 6 months, Kofi Kingston's been pushed as Superman. He kicks out of everything. He survived that gauntlet match against all the top WWE guys, and now we're supposed to believe he can lose.
He beat Orton twice.
One F5.
Yeah, he beat Orton twice. He survived everything that's been put in front of him since before WrestleMania, and he runs into one F5 and loses.
Yeah, so I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
Here's one coming in right now. Psycho J Black, Kofi Generation. I thought you guys would be happy Kofi lost. I'm indifferent about Kofi losing. That's not the point. The point is they built him and they built him and they built him, and then they threw it away for the sake of the Velasquez storyline.
I mean, at least let him get hit with like 4 F5s or something.
Mike D with a $5 super chat. If you were a betting man, do you think CM Punk will have a match at WrestleMania? No. Also, your guys' thoughts of Edge being cleared to return. Edge is denying it, so I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, it's one of those situations now. Of course, Edge is going to deny any reports about him. So, you know, he's not gonna go on Twitter and say, "Oh yeah, I am returning. Yeah, see you guys soon." You know, of course he's gonna say not happening. No. But it's very interesting that he quit the podcast. He did the spear at SummerSlam, which is the first time he's done something physical since he retired. Right. And, I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. You know, it's one of those scenarios where... It's funny that he quit his podcast for more time with the family, yet here he is being talked about in the news today. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, it's one of those situations where we'll just have to stay tuned. But anyways, that was... Damn, I like Abe's comment. See that? Clock struck midnight. Kofi's carrots into a pancake. Can anyone find out? I like it. Can anybody find out which match was shorter? The Bob Backlund Diesel? Maybe somebody right now could time it or something. Time the 2 matches. I'm really curious to know which match actually broke the record. I think we would need to get like a stopwatch or something. Yeah. But nonetheless, that was Smackdown. No dark segment. You know what? We seem to go to shows once a year now, you and I together. I thought Survivor Series was a far superior show. Well, it was a pay-per-view. It was pay-per-view, so it should be. Although this was supposed to be like a... It was a mega show. It was a mega show. It was. I mean, it was... We had the comment earlier about the opening segment was freaking great. The ladder match was good. Everything else is kind of like, meh. I mean, I think there was a lot of pomp and circumstance on this show and a very eventful show. But the thing is, a lot of that pomp and circumstance was not on TV. Right. A lot of the entrances we saw, Hogan and Flair and Trish and Lita, the entrances themselves, the music and the pyro and everything was all off TV. Well, I'm gonna give the show a B+. I thought it was pretty good overall, but here we go. I do think it fell short of an A. What are the Power Packers 2.90? $2 super chat. Thoughts on Jeff Hardy's new DWI?
We'll talk about that here in a second.
And then Mike Miner with a $5 super chat. He's the new champion, so think of a finisher for him.
We'll say he wins with the Jeff Hardy Swanton Bomb.
There we go. Not including Roman and Seth. Who can take the title off Brock or Kane?
Oh, man. Good question. Maybe Braun eventually, but they already went down that route.
We've been down that route, and he lost. So it's
I guess Roman. Maybe we get Roman and Lesnar again.
Yeah. I'll say this show was a B+ for me.
Okay. There you go. I mean, I actually enjoyed AEW better.
And again, C for no CM Punk. Okay, you guys are not understanding. If he's even signed this mysterious contract, he signed it with Fox, with FS1, not with the WWE.
Right.
He's gonna be on. If he's gonna be on anything, he's gonna be on that backstage show, which starts in a couple weeks or next week, or whatever, with Renee. Nothing to do with the actual in-ring WWE product, other than, hi, here's what happened.
Right. What's Psycho Jet Black say?
I'm not sure. It hasn't popped up yet. Give me a second. I'm a little behind the live. There we go. Psycho Jet Black, $2 super chat. Rank this week's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Dynamite.
Okay, so real quick, let's see what the letter grades were. What are some of the? Go ahead and read some of the
D-, D-, B. Powers Packers 90 with a D-. Super Name K 2121 D. The D-. Again, C supposed to be A. D-, C-, D-, B+,
That's
A.
all over the place, it seems.
Yeah, very divided.
Mixed bag here, it seems.
Very mixed bag in the room here. But as far as ranking the shows this week,
go ahead and rank them. See, I think I'd have to go with AEW as the show of the week, followed by NXT, then SmackDown,
then Raw. Right, I agree with that.
And I thought all the shows were pretty solid this
Well, for me, AEW and NXT are right there because I liked a lot of things about NXT. I liked a lot of things about AEW, and the only reason I watched AEW second is because I was able to catch a replay on TNT at 8 o'clock my West Coast time. So
right.
otherwise I would have watched.
Now, we did talk about that earlier, AEW and NXT, so if you guys missed it, go back on the channel, and good mic work made a cameo during that video.
Yes, he did.
So make sure you guys check that video out if you haven't already.
Check out his channel, too. Good mic work.
All right, so Jeff Hardy and the arrest.
Jeff Hardy, oh my God.
I don't know what else to say. And WWE released the usual statement, Jeff Hardy is responsible for his own personal actions.
Why is he not fired?
Because they don't want him going to AEW.
Okay, but you know what? It's at the point now where he needs to be held accountable for his shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to swear. I know you like swearing on your channel anymore. But he needs to be held accountable for his crap. There's no reason he should have held a job when he's off recovering from surgery, supposed to be taking better care of himself than he was before, and he's out getting drunk, and
yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Oh, yeah.
What was so dumb is I had the same conversation sitting in a place like this with JJ 10 years ago.
JJ.
My old co-host.
Yeah, you gotta let the audience know.
Sorry,
you're making Vince Russo inside references that only five people know.
My ex-roommate, one of my good friends, and my former co-host on another channel, we were having a conversation about Jeff Hardy walking down the aisle at Victory Road to face Sting,
right.
And Bischoff chased him down the ramp the whole way. And we literally, JJ is one of the biggest Jeff Hardy fans I've ever met. He tore a picture of Jeff Hardy up on the show.
Oh, that's
that's how disappointed he was, Jeff Hardy. And here we are 8 years later having the same damn conversation. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I'm sorry. I hate to get so worked up about it, but it's like, people. I always like Matt more than Jeff anyway. And now you know why, because Jeff Hardy's a complete screw up.
Yeah, I remember you saying this back in the day.
Do you remember that? Yeah. I mean, I know you were watching the channel much because we were having our issues.
I just feel bad for the guy. Like, he can't see
I feel bad that he can't control his demons, but I don't feel bad for WWE not holding him accountable for it.
Right. Well, I mean, if he kills somebody one of these days,
yeah,
we can all look at it and say, well,
seriously, if he kills somebody drunk driving or impaired driving, then he's going to get Benoit in a real hurry.
You gotta send an example and say there are consequences for actions, and what he's doing is extremely irresponsible.
It's like,
and it could kill somebody.
Yeah.
I think that there's no excuse for drinking and driving.
I will sit on this soapbox until the day I die, because Lord knows I am a drinker. I'm a social drinker. I love going out and having a party, having a good time. Difference is, I don't have a license. I don't drive. I call myself a freaking Uber, or I call this dude the
how hard is it, especially when you're well off and you have money?
Seriously, how hard is it to I can go right now. If Aaron and I were sitting here having more than Coke in these cups, I can seriously call us an Uber right now and we can get home safely.
Yeah.
It's not that freaking hard. Go get your car the next day. Park it where you're at, and go get the car the next day, and get home safely, and get other people home safely too.
Yeah, that's a public service announcement from
PSA from NoDQ.com. Thank you very much.
All right, so real quick, I guess, let's do the predictions for Hell in a Cell. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NoDQ Hell in a Cell predictions for all 3 blockbuster matches this Sunday, live on the WWE Network. We have Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns versus Erick Rowan and Luke Harper. What do you think? Do you think we're going to get the Daniel Bryan double cross?
I think we're going to have Rowan and Harper win by some shenanigans, whether it's Bryan or whether it's just Rowan getting the win because Roman won tonight. Rowan getting the win because Roman won tonight.
You know what? I'm just going to say Daniel Bryan's not turning, although I would not be surprised if he does. I'll say Roman and Bryan pick up the victory. And then
Psycho Chip Black is our super chat. Are you too secret of the Dark Order from AEW? No, we're not.
No.
We just sit in our soapbox when it comes to Boost.
Pretty much.
We do. This one more than me.
Very much so. Now, yeah, Daniel Bryan, I think, will probably go to Raw, and that'll just be the end of Bryan and Roman as you know, any kind of storyline together.
Yeah, because Smackdown doesn't need Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan needs to have a fresh start, and Raw's that fresh start for him, I think.
Yeah, I could definitely see Bryan going to Raw.
That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. We'll see what happens in the draft next week, because the draft is next Friday.
Yep. All right, so the other match, Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch, Hell in a Cell. I think Sasha is winning the title.
You think so?
Because Becky, I think her time's up. You know, I think
Becky's looked strong throughout this whole thing.
She needs to be chasing, and I think Sasha really needs to win. I think Sasha's going to be hurt a lot. And who else does Becky face other than Ronda? Unless Ronda's coming back, I don't see any purpose in Becky staying champion.
But
I think she's better
if
off
Ronda
chasing.
comes back, she should come back in and cost Sasha the title. So there you go.
Yeah, I think Sasha's going to win the championship. What do you think?
I agree.
Oh wow, okay.
I do. I was just going to see where you were going with it, but yeah, I think Becky's looked strong throughout this whole thing. Yeah. So I think Sasha needs to get the winner. They're gonna have her be buried completely. That's a good point. They call up Shayna to face Becky.
Right.
But then they gotta get Ronda back in the mix if she comes back. So they can have Ronda face Shayna. That's just bad.
Right. Now Charlotte and Bayley.
If it happens.
If it happens.
It hasn't been confirmed yet.
What do you think is gonna happen if it does happen?
I think if it happens, it'll be for the SmackDown Championship, and I think because Becky's losing hers, Bayley will lose hers.
I agree.
So Charlotte will be champion and Sasha will be champion.
Yeah, I feel like Charlotte's going to be the champion on SmackDown now that they're on Fox. You know, Charlotte has the name value.
Name value, baby. The queen. That's it.
I think WWE's giving up on these
Bayley
title
experiment.
reigns. Yeah. They're going with the name value, and that's Charlotte. So, yeah, I say Charlotte wins if they're doing that match.
I agree wholeheartedly.
And then we had the main event, Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. Anything other than Bray Wyatt winning the title, I think would be a huge mistake. So I'm going with Bray.
Yep, me too.
And I'm just worried because Bray has gotten the best of Rollins every single time. What have we got super chat wise?
All kinds of it. All right, Psycho Jet Black with $2. Is those kids in the background more of an EC3?
No, they are not.
They are not.
EC3 is more over than those kids because they're interrupting our video.
$2 super chat from Addicted Chip. Just off in to say hi. Hi back.
Who sent that?
Addicted Chip.
All right, thank you for that, Addicted Chip.
Hello.
We appreciate it.
We
need the librarian in here.
That's right. Where's Peter? I need my boy Peter Avalon to come in and make this happen.
He's your boy?
I love Peter. He's great.
You guys are homeboys?
I don't know about homeboys, but
Virtue's like, are you in the McDonald's play area?
I'm not on camera, but it's right there.
Oh, great.
It's really
Good job,
right there.
Jeff. Now, the funny story is we came in here and we're like, let's just do the video here. There's nobody in here.
Nobody in here at all.
As soon as we sat down and hit record, a bunch of them came in here. So, story of our life. Virtue's like, ha ha ha. Okay, what's your prediction for Wyatt and...
I think you said it best. Anything but Bray winning the championship is poor booking.
Yeah.
It's like, unless they're going to have Seth overcome his fear and overcome the odds and be the new Kofi Kingston. Be the new Kofi Kingston, overcome everything to retain the title.
Bray's ruined. If he doesn't win, he's ruined.
Oh, definitely.
I give up.
But you know what? I wouldn't put it past McMahon. I wouldn't put it past him for a minute.
He really has to win.
I hope so.
That's like, that would be the equivalent of CM Punk beating Ryback in 2012.
Damn! I love Cindy's comment. She didn't do a super chat, but I'm going to say it anyway. Is the McDonald's play area more over than last year's Hell in a Cell cage?
Well, they look very similar.
They look very similar. Just what the Hell in a Cell is red. This is yellow.
This one's a lot more fun.
It's a lot more fun. There's a lot more stuff to do.
We should have you go down the slide to wrap up the
That's
video.
not going to happen.
Oh man, I'm sad now.
I am too fat.
Well, can't deny that you're honest.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, you're not that bad.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Not as heavy as when I went with you to Disneyland that one time for holidays.
let's go get some food after we finish.
Let's get some food. All right, there we go.
I'm hungry.
All right.
So, all right, guys, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Jeff, go ahead and do your plugs.
_ Jeff Meacham on Instagram, NoDQ.com/Jeff on my Twitter, NoDQ.com/merch.
Yeah.
Buy the hat.
It's a cool hat. I really liked how it turned out.
Yeah, you know what? I was expecting a lot crappier, but
I
am impressed with the Teespring quality. Ken terminated by Google, the $5 super chat. Meacham, do you know he was an 18-time champion? Yes. Can you make the former host of Talk Wrestling pick the move? Jeff should reboot Talk Wrestling. #. Okay. Talk Wrestling, I'm working on bringing it back. I gotta get a quiet and a clean environment to do Talk Wrestling.
So basically when pigs fly.
I mean, pigs fly. So as far as the move, let's go with the Hogan leg drop.
That is the most overused move in NoDQ Super Chat Championship history.
Okay, fine, the Hollywood Hogan leg drop.
Okay.
Ah!
Fair enough.
Ah!
Fair enough.
Or
Okay.
the too sweet in the forehead.
All right, guys. So stay tuned to NoDQ.com this weekend, and we got Hell in the Cell. We'll be back. Hopefully, it'll be quieter. Although with Dylan around, it may be a little crazy.
Well, Dylan is one 11-year-old compared to how many toddlers? You know.
Yeah. So thank you guys very much for watching. Oh, we got one more question here from Addicted Chip.
Oh, okay, it's coming. Hang on, it's coming. Fiend versus Lesnar Survivor Series. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think they should
I'd be
do
down
it,
for that.
But I really feel Fiend Bray Wyatt should win. He should
Exactly.
beat Brock. So they kind of book themselves into a corner if they go with that format, and they don't plan on having Bray win.
Right.
And Rollins and Lesnar would just be stupid because we've seen it to death.
Oh my God, yes. Oh God.
I mean, we've seen
more.
Roman versus Lesnar to death too.
We've seen Lesnar versus everybody. That's why they brought Velasquez in.
Yeah, just so he has somebody new to face.
Exactly. He beat Strowman already, didn't he?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Strowman's like 0-8 as far as Universal Championship opportunities go.
Damn.
Might be 7, but
Might be 7.
he's lost a lot.
Definitely unlucky 7, if that's the case.
Yep. All right, guys, that's all we got.
It's getting louder as we go on here. We better get cracking.
All right, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Stay tuned to NoDQ.com for the very latest, and we will see you all next time.